Hello, guys. Welcome back. I'm the anonymous Bucks fan, and today, I'm just gonna be honest. We should have won against Atlanta. Well, I don't even know if we should have won against Atlanta. It's just the offense. Like, the defense was balling until they didn't. It was you can't basically win games with 13 points. If someone scores 16, you should hold. If the defense holds a team to 16 points, you should win regardless. Like, it's just infuriating how like the game played out. Um but I think it's the lack of the running game not working. I think you got to pass to set up the run and just make sure it works. You have Chris, you got Evans. Evans had 80 something yards and a touchdown. Chris had 6 receptions, I believe, and 66 yards. And what they do. I mean, it wasn't like it's a good game, not a super duper game like Mike against Chicago, but yeah. So that's a little bit of the issue. And just to go like quarter by quarter, we trade touchdowns. Atlanta scores first, and then it kind of is just it's kind of like a field goal battle for the most part. And then once we get to the fourth quarter, I mean, Antoine, hold on, let me not skip that. Antoine Winfield balled out this game, bro. Like, it's just infuriating. Like, for someone to, like, he's the best safety in the league. You can't tell me otherwise. But just to have him play so hard and cause, like, when he punched it out of, it's just, yeah, he punched it out of Ritter's hand, and it's just so infuriating. Like, and it was a division game for the lead, and yeah, and then Buffalo coming up the week next was going to be hard, and we lost that one. But yeah, that was not fun. And the Baker interception came at the wrong time, and then he did bounce back and led a field goal drive, but then our defense broke. And then guess who? Ryan I can't stand Ryan Neal. I don't like that man. I mean, let me rephrase that. Ryan Neal, your play right now is making me sad. That's all I gotta say. I don't dislike you as a person. You would probably beat me. What's it called? What's it called? Like one-on-one routes. You would beat me DB and wide receiver. But man, it makes me want to cry. Again, I feel like you can play better, man. But I don't know. I'm kind of getting sad. Anyways, Rachaad White. I think Rachaad White is a good running back. It's just he's the one that like is very methodical, and then his interior line just sucks. It just sucks. Like, the center is a backup center. We don't have a Jensen there. I mean, I should probably know those names. I know there's Cody Mock on, I believe. Dang, I'm really blanking. Cody Mock at right guard, I believe. Again, I could be totally wrong. And Tristan Wirfs at left tackle. He's been pretty stellar for the most part. And yeah, it was just, I was just so upset at that game, man. I feel like we have better weapons and everything. It was just that O-line. And then I don't believe like Baker played super horrendously. He just threw an interception at the worst time, and it was a dumb move. Like, from where I saw it, the tight end was covered all the way, like through the route. It wasn't just like, oh, all of a sudden he's covered. It was all the way, and he just threw it just because, and he was in field goal range. So that was very infuriating. Yeah, and then Baker 27 for 42. I mean, yeah, it happens. But Antoine Winfield Jr. makes me happy. That's the safety that makes me happy, not the other one. But anyways, it was a 16-13 loss. Let me get on Dave Canales real quick. We need better play calling. Our interior guys are not good. Those screens, I feel like screens will help. Wide receiver screens, and then because every time Rachaad gets the ball in space, not every time, but sometimes he makes big gains. Oh yeah, and the penalties. Even look at the penalties, man. The penalties are absolute rubbish. dog poop. Like, how it's just sad. I'm like, yeah, we beat ourselves. I would never say Atlanta won because like Ritter had like 3 fumbles lost, and we beat ourselves. We need a better offense. Honestly, the only way that we're gonna make the playoffs is if we have a better offense. Uh, and yeah, that's all I gotta say. I was a little infuriated about the game because we should have won against Atlanta. They're they're okay. They're like, I would say they're like a 500 team. The they're roughly between 7-10 and 9-8 is where I rank them. And then basically, I believe we're anywhere. If we have an offense, I believe we're 10-7. If we don't have an offense, I believe we're like 6 and what's the number? They changed it. 6-11, 6-11, 7-10. And then the Saints are going to be relatively similar. If their offense starts to click, they'll be fine. And that's scary because we don't like that. And then Carolina, I think, is too far back to make it. But you never know. It is the NFL. All of us could start losing, and then they start piling on wins. But anyways, yep, that was the Week 7 review. I'm a little still upset about it. And even though there was a game after that I have to go over, and just the game still ticks me off. Also, the Atlanta fans, if any Atlanta fans are watching, don't get too hyped either, because I had one Atlanta fan. He was literally saying Cancun, and I'm like, that was Week 7. We still have like. The Bucs have 10 more games. We have 11 more weeks. I don't know. Just don't get overconfident, guys. Because again, if Dave Canales, I'm giving him 3 more weeks after giving him till Week 11 before I make my final judgment on him. Right now, I'm expecting a little bit more, but yeah, right now, maybe some time to develop the offense. Anyways, peace out.